YouTube, what's going on? It's a beautiful Monday night when I'm going to be uploading this. It's also night when I'm recording it because I didn't record it this morning because I fell asleep this morning when I was supposed to. I woke up really early because I had to do some laundry, and waiting for the laundry, I ended up falling asleep. So anyways, this video comes out right now, but it's Monday, so it's a rest day for me. I have a lot of motivation shit on my TikTok and Instagram reels. By the way, reeling that in. I'm not doing hours of scrolling anymore, bro. I can't, so I put limits on those things, man. But anyways, I guess we'll just call this Motivation Monday or something like that, because I have nothing else to show you because I didn't work out today. I went to work. That's what I did. Because today was a rest day, but I still went to work. Man, I have a camera sitting right back here, actually. It's a GoPro, or similar to a GoPro. If I could just throw that sucker on for work, man, that'd be so much content, to be quite honest with you. Anyways, let's get to it, man. I'm just going to try and make this quick, not as quick as a TikTok, but also not super long because I have food sitting right here that I'm about to eat. It's just chicken. Just chicken. I have some chips to eat with it as well. So, basically, point of today's video is that, the only thing stopping you from what you want to be or who you want to be or have what you want to have at the end of the day is you, believe it or not. And this is something that I still grapple with every single day. I promise you, every single day I grapple with this. Every single day where I'm like, I don't really have content to put out, man. Like, I have to put out a TikTok video, I have to put out a YouTube video, I don't have anything. I don't have any ideas right now, whatever it is, But as of to this point, I have refused to give that up. So, that's mainly because every day I remind myself that literally the only thing stopping me from achieving what I would like to achieve as far as content creation goes and just posting every day is me, at the end of the day. Because even if I go on a vacation for like 5 days, it is on me to find, footage and whatnot for those 5 days, whether I'm making footage out of what I'm doing for those 5 days or I film things ahead of time so that I can put them out for those 5 days, whatever it is. This goes further than content, really, I guess you could say. It's really anything you want in life, like a job or whatever. Another thing that I'm also working at right now is a certified personal training. It's a certification, so a CPT. I'm working to become a certified personal trainer. That's something that I'm actively doing, but I also have clients right now that I train for free. I don't make them pay me money. They are people that I know because it makes it a little bit easier to get your start with people that you know. Because obviously it's a lot more comfortable and whatnot, but at the end of the day, the only thing stopping me from being that is me, because I don't study as much as I should for my tests and whatnot, and I don't go through the book as fast as I probably should, to be quite honest with you, because I waste time sometimes scrolling TikTok and Instagram reels. Done with that, though. The only thing stopping me from, going faster through that is me, and then at the end of the day, the only thing stopping me from being a certified personal trainer is myself, and then having clients is myself. It literally, it all comes down to me, myself, and I, and this applies to everybody else. It doesn't fall on me for you. It falls on you for you. Okay. Let me just get that out the way. Right. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, if there's a dream that you want to achieve, you just kind of have to realize that, you're the one that can achieve that dream. And something you tell yourself, I just saw this video. It featured Chris Bumstead. When we're young, we're told that we can be whatever we want, and then as we get older, we realize that was a lie. Right? You can't be whatever you want. But then further down the line, somewhere, you realize that you were just telling yourself that it was a lie because it requires so much work. Nothing is easy. Now, at the end of the day, nothing is going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to achieve something, it's going to be hard. There's a lot of hard work that's going to have to go into it, especially if you have big dreams, man. Because if you have big dreams, you got big goals, that you're aiming high, which is good, because you should aim for exactly what you want at the end of the day, And for some people, they don't want much, man. They just want like a little cabin in the woods, but they got to find a way to get that cabin in the woods. They can't just randomly move to a cabin in the woods, right? They got to work for it. They got to pay for it, whatever it is, Now, like, the steps to get there look different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, reaching your goal is the end game. So having the work ethic to get through that is something that you have to develop and realize that on your own, it's all on you. Nobody's waiting around to give you a handout. Nobody's sitting around the corner thinking, I'm just gonna bless somebody with $1 million today. Like this isn't some YouTube video. Maybe there's a Mr. Beast story in it or something like that. Maybe there's a random stranger that is just giving away money, but at the end of the day, that's the likelihood of that is not there. You are much more likely to have success by forcing yourself to do it and forcing your way through all of the brick walls and all of the pathways that cross yours. Like you have to just bulldoze through every barrier that you think is there, man, because there is a way around, over, under, or freaking through it, man. Trust me, there is. Okay. Like I said, I'm probably not the person to be like preaching this, because there are definitely some days where I don't want to, and sometimes I don't. Right. I have been posting every day, so there is that, right? That I have been doing that, but in past days, past attempts to do this, I have stopped. So it's not something that I have been successful at forever. Whatever it is. Going to the gym is another thing, like for me, I have different goals in the gym than some people. Some people go to the gym because they want to be healthier. They want to lose weight, My goal, my overarching goal isn't to lose weight, isn't to be super healthy, although those are byproducts of me going to the gym. My goal is to put on muscle mass, right? And look good on a bodybuilding stage. So losing weight goes into that, and being healthier goes into that, because I have to watch what I eat and whatnot. And I have to do cardio to lose the weight, which means I'm getting healthier overall anyways, right? So there's just byproducts, right? But at the end of the day, going to the gym for me is still tough, because there are days where I'm like, I'm going to have to go at 5 a.m. if I want to go to the gym today. Like I got a busy day. I'm going to have to go super early in the morning, because I do not like going at night after I've had a busy day. I just feel dead, right? So I force myself to go in the morning. And sometimes I definitely don't go. I definitely don't. I'm just like, you know what? Today can be a rest day, And sometimes it's fine, so like, especially with work going on right now, sometimes I'm just super sore and I'm just like, all right, it's okay if I don't hit leg day today, like it probably wouldn't be beneficial for me to hit leg day today anyways if I'm not really feeling like it right now. But, even for someone like me who's been going to the gym for like 13 years now. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. 13 or 14, 13, 12, 13 years, something like that. It still gets hard for me, right? Working out has been a part of my life for a very, very long time. It doesn't make it any easier, And at the end of the day, I got goals to achieve. So if I would like to achieve those goals, I'd have to break down the barriers that I mentally build up in my mind. Most of the barriers that you yourself, you see in front of you from reaching your goal is yourself making it up. You're making it up in your mind. Believe it or not, it's true. It's true. This is a fact. And there are genuinely people that I know in my life that I aspire to be, that have a significant work ethic despite the barriers that lie in front of them. Like they have genuine problems to deal with, like things that actually happen to them that they have to deal with, they aren't just like, well, I kind of don't feel like it, so I'm just not, right? These are genuine people in my life that I have known for years, going back to my freshman year of college, someone I met online, and to this day, I still consider them a friend, right? But like, I still see that they put out content very often. They stream very often and whatnot. And this is in a content creation sort of space. But I know that they have things going on in their personal life that makes it difficult for them. And sometimes they do have to cancel whatever it is. But like the fact that I still see that work ethic from them and that they haven't disappeared off the map, they're instantly better than me. Because content creation and streaming is like a super good passion for me. I love it, man. I freaking love it. But even I falter. And then eventually I start faltering so much that I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm just going to stop. Just stop posting. Just stop streaming, And in that, they're already better than me. That's why I say I aspire to be them. Because like genuinely, there's shit that they go through that they overcome and they still continue to etch at the stone, right? It's just a stone that needs to be etched. And by the end of the time when you are done etching it, if you have reached your goal, that statue will be beautiful and you will be hopefully just ecstatic with it. You know, that, and then there's obviously the people that they reach a goal, but the goal's still not good enough. So they have to set a new goal. You know, it's never going to be good enough, right? And that's just a different sort of topic. But at the end of the day, you know, just I'll bring it all together with at the end of the day, the biggest barrier to becoming what you want, to getting what you want, to getting where you want to be is yourself. It's yourself. Because if you have enough work ethic and enough of a mindset to reach what you want, you will reach it. In due time, you will reach it. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, years down the line, maybe. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's on you to get there. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat my chicken that's probably cold now. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope to see y'all next time.